Welcome to Advanced Dual Health and Life Coach Certification. Today we're going to discuss the foundations of health and life coaching, specifically GROW, CLEAR, and STEPPA coaching models. Let's start with an introduction. Coaching models provide structure frameworks for guiding conversations, setting goals, and achieving actionable progress. The GROW, CLEAR, and STEPPA models are well-established frameworks, each offering distinct approaches to structuring coaching sessions. By mastering these models, coaches can adapt their style to fit different client needs, fostering meaningful progress and results. Below, we'll explore the structure, application, and unique features of each model within examples and techniques that enhance mastery-level understanding. Here are some key points of learning. The GROW coaching model. The GROW model, developed by Sir John Whitmore, is a goal-focused framework designed to guide clients step by step towards desired outcomes. It stands for goal, reality, options, and will. Let's look at the structure. Goal. Define clear, specific outcomes. For example, a client aims to improve public speaking skills for work presentations. Here are some questions to ask. What specific outcome do you want to achieve? How will you know you've achieved it? Number 2, reality. Assess the current situation and identify challenges. For example, a client acknowledges feeling nervous speaking in front of teams. Here are some questions to ask. What's happening right now? What obstacles are keeping you from reaching your goal? Here are some options. Brainstorm possibilities and action steps. For example, the client suggests joining a speaking public group or practicing daily. And some additional questions. What could you do to move forward? And what resources are available to you? There's also will. Commit to actions and next steps. For example, the client commits to practicing one presentation per week with colleagues. Here are some questions. What specific action will you take this week? On a scale of 1 to 10, how committed are you? A clear goal is a foundation of meaningful action. Techniques for mastery. Role-play GROW conversations in various contexts, focusing on asking powerful, open-ended questions. Here's the CLEAR coaching model. This is developed by Peter Hawkins, and the CLEAR model emphasizes building partnerships between coaches and clients, creating a collaborative, reflective coaching relationship. CLEAR stands for contracting, listening, exploring, action, and review. Let's break down this structure. Contracting. Establish ground rules and define objectives. For example, agreeing to focus on enhancing interpersonal skills over 3 months. Here are some questions to ask. What outcome do you want to achieve from this coaching session? How will we measure success together? Also, listening. Engage in empathetic, active listening to fully understand the client's challenges. For example, the client talks about conflicts with their manager. The actions reflect key points back to the client and ask clarifying questions like, what's most important for you in this situation? Let's dive into some exploration. What's exploring? Challenge assumptions and broaden perspectives. For example, exploring how the client might adjust their communication style with their manager. Some questions you might ask. What patterns do you notice in your reactions? How could you view the situation differently? The action. Support the client in creating actionable next steps. For example, the client chooses to schedule a conversation with their manager to address specific concerns. Here are some questions. What action will you take immediately? And what support do you need to make this happen? Now we can review. Reflect on progress and outcomes before concluding. For example, reviewing how changes in communication improved workplace dynamics. Some questions. What worked well for you during this process? And what could you improve or do differently next time? For example, true understanding emerges when we truly listen. Let's look at the review factor. Reflect on progress and outcomes before concluding. The example, reviewing how changes in communication improve workplace dynamics. What worked well for you during the process? What could you improve or do differently next time? Remember this example? True understanding does emerge when we truly listen. The technique for mastery. Practice active listening exercises focusing on empathy and summarizing without judgment. Let's dive into the STEPPA coaching model, created by Dr. Angus MacLeod. The STEPPA model incorporates emotions as a driving force for achieving goals. The acronym stands for subject, target identification, emotion, perception, plan/pace, and action. Let's break down the structure. Subject. Define what the client wants to discuss. For example, a client wants to overcome procrastination. Here are some questions to ask. What issue would you like to explore today? What's the outcome you're hoping for from today's session? Target identification. Set clear, achievable goals for progress. For example, reducing procrastination by creating a weekly task schedule. Some questions to ask. What do you want to achieve by addressing this issue? When do you want to accomplish your goal? Emotion. Explore emotional drivers behind motivation or obstacles. For example, anxiety about failure holds the client back from starting tasks. Here are some questions to ask. What emotions come up when you think about this goal? How can you reframe these emotions to feel empowered? Perception. Broaden the client's view and options. For example, the client realizes they see tasks as overwhelming instead of manageable. Here are some questions to ask. What's stopping you from seeing this as achievable, and how can you shift your perspective? Plan/pace. Create SMART. Remember those? Specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound goals. For example, scheduling 2 small tasks daily to reduce overwhelm. Here are some questions to ask. What's the first step you can take today, and what milestones will you celebrate along the way? Action. Commit to taking action. For example, creating a plan to divide large tasks into smaller parts. Here are some questions. What steps will ensure consistency in your progress? And how will you hold yourself accountable? For example, your emotions are a compass, not a barrier. Some techniques for mastery. Develop skills in emotional intelligence by reflecting on how emotions influence client decisions. Here are some summary tables to review what you've learned. Let's look at the GROW model overview. Here you will see the phase, the focus and description, example coaching question, and advanced insights. As you can see, we have the goal, the reality, the options, will, and unique features. Let's walk through one. Here's the goal. The focus and description. Define specific measurable goals and desired outcomes. The example coaching question. What specific objective do you hope to achieve? The advanced insights. It provides clarity and motivation by aligning goals with the client's values and long-term aspirations. Take a few moments to review the rest of the GROW model overview. Table number 2, the CLEAR coaching model. Here you will see listening, utilize active listening to fully understand the client's perspective without judgment, reflective action, what I hear you saying is, and encourages clients to feel validated, which often leads to revealing deeper motivations and barriers. As you can see here, we have exploring, listening, exploring again, action, review, and unique features. Let's walk for the first one. Exploring. Challenge underlying beliefs or expand the client's understanding of their situations and patterns. What alternative explanations might exist for these challenges? Facilitate breakthrough moments by encouraging critical thinking and self-awareness. Take a few moments to review the rest of the slide. Step 3, the STEPPA coaching model. Here you'll see the phase, the focus and description, example coaching question and action, and advanced insight. As you can see on the left, we have this broken down. Subject, target identification, emotion, perception, plan/pace, action, and unique features. Let's walk through target identification. The focus and description is to define achievable specific targets to guide progress. The example coaching question and action is, what exactly do you hope to achieve by resolving this challenge? And the advanced insights, this helps translate vague goals into manageable, measurable objectives for actionable improvement. Take a few moments to walk through the rest of the STEPPA coaching model. Table number 4, coaching technique comparisons. Here you will see the model, the unique feature, the best application context, and advanced insights. Let's walk through these. You see GROW, CLEAR, and STEPPA, as we just reviewed. What are their unique features? GROW is goal-oriented, step-by-step structure. CLEAR is collaborative and reflective interaction. And STEPPA is emotional exploration as a driver of action. What's the best application context? For the GROW model, it's ideal for straightforward, measurable objectives such as career planning or fits goals. For the CLEAR model, it's effective in addressing interpersonal or workplace dynamics requiring deep exploration. And the STEPPA model, it's best for clients dealing with emotional blocks like anxiety about fear or failure of risks. And the advanced insights. In the GROW model, This provides a motivational framework for clients who thrive on structure and clear paths to success. The CLEAR model encourages building stronger awareness and connections with personal values and environments. And the STEPPA model helps uncover hidden emotions that influence client behaviors, allowing for truly sustainable change. Table number 5, quotes coaches may use. These are always fun. Let's look at the quote, context and phase, and advanced insights. Let's jump into one. Your emotions are a compass, not a barrier. The context or phase, used during the emotion phase of STEPPA to reframe feeling positively. In advanced insights, this helps clients channel potentially negative emotions into strengths that propel them forward. Take a few moments to review the rest of the slide. Here are some multiple choice questions to test what you've learned. Question 1. Which phase of the GROW model focuses on brainstorming potential solutions? A, reality, B, options, C, will, D, goal. The correct answer is B, options. Question number 2. What is the initial phase of the CLEAR model that sets the foundation for coaching session? A, exploring, B, listening, C, reviewing, or D, contracting. The correct answer is D, contracting. Question number 3. What unique focus does the STEPPA model emphasize compared to other frameworks? A, enhanced time management techniques, B, emotional influences as key drivers, C, specific goal-setting strategies, or D, collaborative problem solving. The correct answer is B, emotional influences as key drivers. Question number 4. During the exploring phase of the CLEAR model, what coaching technique is predominantly used? A, goal visualization, B, challenging assumptions and perspectives, C, engaging in emotional reflection, or D, strengthening accountability systems. The correct answer is B, challenging assumptions and perspectives. Question number 5. What is a shared goal of the GROW, CLEAR, and STEPPA coaching models? A, diagnosing emotional disorders for clients, B, helping clients achieve impactful personal growth and clarity, C, overcoming cognitive barriers through therapeutic tools, or D, building organizational milestones for team performance. The correct answer is B, helping clients achieve impactful personal growth and clarity.